Cats' favorite of the game, but hey, you got to play it on the court, don't you, Zach?
Well, you can't just look at it on paper. That's why you got to play them.
So we get ready for this one. Chapman to jump it up, and he will be doing battle against Christian McCoy. McCoy, the 8th leading rebounder in the country, averaging 10 boards per game. Actually, it will be Jake Joyner throwing it up as we get ready for this one again. The black uniforms with names in white, numbers in red, trimmed in white. The Cats in the white and purple. Ricks, as the Cats get the tip underneath Edmondson. We've got a foul on the floor before the shot. It goes in, but Edmondson is fouled. And Scott Courtney will tell us it's going to be on number 2, and it's going to be on Reeder.
Well, that'll be a shot clock stay the same here, 24 seconds when the new rule changes. So
yep.
That's been quite interesting this season, especially with it being men and women both.
Yeah, trying to get adjusted to that for announcers has been sort of a challenge as well. We played 7 seconds. Ricks gets the good housekeeping award. He hadn't cleaned his dorm that well all year. Here's Ellis on the right wing out to Walker. Walker between the circles. Left wing to Ricks. I'm only kidding if the Ricks family's listening. Chapman to Emerson from 17. Doesn't shoot it. Drives in off the glass. Short-armed it. No. Rebound control by the Belleville Lynx. Out of Lindenwood, Belleville, I should say. Belleville, Illinois. 2 campuses up there. Lindenwood, Belleville is actually shutting down the athletic department after this season. That ball is knocked away and it goes out of bounds. And Jared Walker trying to save it. And it's going to belong to Lindenwood, Belleville, and 19:28 underway here in this first half. Inbounded across the way will be Schneider. Schneider looks. Still looking. Gets it in. That's Brandon back to Schneider. He runs the point against Ricks. Pass to McCoy. McCoy has their best numbers coming in as far as rebounding at 10 and averaging almost 8 points a game. Ball knocked away, stolen. Jared Walker has another steal. He has 26 on the year. The other way, Ricks. Ricks the 3, back rim, no. Caveman Emerson. Big height advantage to Chapman. Chapman wanted to go inside to Ricks, does not. They go back into Emerson from Ellis. Way out here to Walker. Had to stretch all of his frame there to get that. All 5'9" of him. Down low to Chapman. Great pass. Shot up. Chapman, no. And it will be Chapman to the line. And he'll shoot 2 free throws. Walker really sees the floor well, Zach. He zipped that ball in there. He has 51 assists, leads the Cats by far in that category, and he zipped that thing right in. Chapman could get it to go, but he'll shoot free throws. Noah up, good. Chapman on the year at 57%. Good to see him at that first free throw.
And McCoy will pick up the foul there second against the Lynx, first against McCoy.
Chapman again to the line. This one rolls in. Took a while, but it decided to go downward the right way. It's a 2-0 game. We played 1 minute and 10 seconds. Front court. There is Snyder. Works here on the right wing, and there's Moll with it. He's really been playing well. M-O-L-L. They go across, and here's a nice pass underneath. And putting up McCoy, couldn't get it to go. The Cats rebound. Bethel out rebounding their opponents. 43-37. A 3 left wing up by Ellis. No. Tip Chapman, no. Bethel had a good look at it and then had the tip, but he just wouldn't stay down. The Lynx in the front court very quickly. They should be quick. They're called the Lynx. Out with it will be Reeder. A little quicker than Zach O'Kelly and Diamond Dave. Of course, a Porcupine's quicker than we are. Working with it now will be Lindenwood Belleville. They throw it away. That wasn't that bad of a pass, but going off the hands of Brandon under the bucket, he was a little bit too far up under it, and I think that bothered him, Zach.
Well, Brandon, a little extra effort there trying to corral the loose ball there and just couldn't quite corral it in.
Our statistician is UT fan Braden Nannio down to our left. The Vols take on the Tigers tomorrow. Working with it, Chapman works out to Ricks, underneath to Emerson. Up, it's got a count and a foul. Emerson 56 points away. I know we beat that horse a lot the other night, but we should. Closing in on being the 30th player in Bethel history to hit 1,000 or more. Nice pass, and he got it to go, and it's a 4-0 game, Zach.
Well, we can beat it. We can beat the horse for a couple more games and get him some rest thereafter.
Well, I should say maybe not beat the horse. We'll just sort of say we're urging him to run faster. Free throw by Emerson, no. Rebound controlled by the Lynx. It's a 4-0 game. Lynx looking for their first bucket. Reeder in the corner to the open shooter. Very short on the shot is Moll. But McCoy comes down with the rebound. He's a great rebounder, 8th in the country. Ball, and that's a foul on Emerson, proper call. He reached in, no doubt about that. Good call by one, Jake Joyner, the son of Donnie Joyner, 2 really good friends of ours and officials from Ireland. 4-0 your score, 13-36. To inbound it will be Schneider. Looking. Still looking. Gets it in. Ball knocked away, but coming up with it will be Brandon. Brandon back to Schneider. Schneider works the top of the key. Looks inside. Nothing there. Working with it now will be Schneider. Right free throw line extended. Yes. Schneider puts Lindenwood Belleville on the board. It's a 4-2 game. And the ball kicked by the Lynx. Maul got a foot on that. It's a 4-2 game. 26 shot clock, 17-16 game clock. Underway here with the inbounded across the way will be Cameron Ricks. Ricks gets it in to Walker. Ellis left of the key. Ellis looks to Ricks on the left wing. A shot up, back rim, no three. Emerson with a rebound, back up, got it. Some of the Belleville fans thought he went over the back. He may have, to be honest with you, but they didn't call it, and it's a 6-2 game. Very close if he didn't, isn't it? What is that?
Well, it looked like he reached up to get the ball. The Belleville defender just didn't go for it.
Schneider, 3, top of the key, no. Rebound, Chapman. Chapman is a workhorse on those boards, averaging 7 per game. Front court, Ricks, a 6-2 game. Ricks pulls up from 18, shot at 17. Rebound controlled by, and now they get a foul this time. I think that may be on Edmondson.
That's on Chapman.
Edmondson has to be careful. He's the tallest player out there, and he has a foul already. You don't want to get him number 2. Coming in the game, Jacob Rose, who really played well here the other night. It's a 6-2 game. Front court, Schneider gets a high screen from McCoy. Can't really use it. McCoy drops down to the paint now. Bethel playing, well, they're in zone. Zach, it looks like that one zone again. Ball not thrown away. Walker forced the turnover. Edmondson comes up with a steal. Walker on the run out. Yes. 8-2. Coach Rice has seen enough. He calls a timeout. It's an 8-2 game, 16:21 left in the first half. Bethel leading by 6. Stay with us, a 100.9.
Welcome back to Chris Arena. 16:21 left in the opening half of play. Bethel with an 8-2 advantage over the Lynx of Lindenwood Belleville.
With us here tonight, unable to do the TCA games down at FACS. Good news, Gals won. Lady Lions win 74-11. Bad news, the boys trail at halftime 46-9. 8-2. Thanks, Stan Gerard, for those updates. Bill Hamilton listening tonight. He and his lovely wife, Joellen.
Big Blue.
Over in Jackson. Big Blue. He's excited about that Tiger basketball program and football program, for that matter. Working with it. McCoy in the paint. McCoy slides in, puts it with her left hand. Boy, he's a player. It's there.
Just right between the two Bethel defenders there, Mr. Day.
Got a good, quick first step. 8-4 your game. Under 16 in the first. Ricks with it. Out to Walker. Walker, the 3. Got it, Jared Walker.
Big shot there from downtown Jackson, Mr. Stanton.
10 of 33, shooting right at 33%. Even I can figure that out. 11-4. Working with it. Maul, nowhere to go. They go to Reeder down low, goes through his hands. That wasn't a bad pass. Reeder just wasn't ready for it. Ellis the other way. Over to Rose, and Ellis throws it away. First turnover of the Cats. Lynx have 3. Here's Gilman in the game, and immediately you hear them say shooter. Gilman had a game high, or excuse me, a team high for them when Bethel played up there. 15, a young man from Dakota, Missouri. 11-4 your score. They call the 4-play, the Lynx do. Working with it now will be, he's from actually Oakville, Missouri, I apologize. Ball thrown away, another turnover. That's number 5 or number 4 on Lynx. The shot up on the running leaner by Ricks, no good, and we've got a jump ball. Alternating possession as they fight for it, and the ball goes over to Lindenwood Belleville. They were looking at Jared Walker's left ankle in that last timeout, but they brought David Holsinger, the trainer, over, but he's okay. Looks like he's all right. Maul, bad pass, threw it away. Ellis picked that off beautifully. Ellis the other way. Ellis, the Euro step, puts it up. He's got a count and a foul. Ellis, quick as a cat.
Great first step Ellis has.
In this case, a Wildcat. 13-4. 14:45 left here, and the foul is going to be on J.C. Mole. And to the line is Ellis. Ellis, free throw, yes. Javante, really, really a nice player from Jeff Britt and the Cats. 14-4, a nice start here for Bethel. Zach O'Kelly.
Rebellion and on the floor there for Lindenwood Belleville.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. That is Hector Rebellion. Left wing, long three, deep left corner, no good, wide open. Rebound though, McCoy, up no, tip no. And finally Rose comes down with it. McCoy is very impressive on that glass. Couldn't get that one to go. Out to Rose, in the corner to Ellis. Squares for the three, knocks down the three.
Timeout Lindenwood Belleville on the assist there to Jacob Rose.
Boy, the Cats passing the ball beautifully. Tough defense and a lot of assists. 17-4 the Cats. They lead the game. We'll take a quick 30. We're back after this on the Bethel Basketball Network.
Welcome back to Chris Arena. 14-18 left to go here in the opening half of play. Bethel with a 17-4 lead over the Lindenwood Belleville Lynx.
Well, we get back to play here with McCoy. Bethel applying pressure, a 2-1-2, three-quarters press. Lynx handle it well, though. Right baseline, up underneath, nowhere to go. And now they throw it away, but coming up with it will be Snyder. That's a really nice save in the corner that time by Rebellion. Out to Snyder. Rebellion has it. He's fouled over Boyd, and Bethel bailed him out there. Rose with the reach in with 3 on the shot clock and bailed him out. 17-4 your score. Thus far, Bethel 6 of 12 in the field. Lindenwood 2 of 8. They're 0 of 4 from outside. The Cats 2 of 5. Lindenwood has not attempted a free throw yet. Bethel 3 of 4. Nice curl. And on the shot, that's Gilman knocking it in. A 3. 17-7. He can shoot it. As soon as he came off that bench, you heard A.J. Johnson saying shooter. That's exactly what he just did. 10-point game with 13-33. Working out is Ellis. Ellis drives in, can't shoot, bad pass. Fode Sankare's in the game, comes up with it. Pink socks and all, up, no good. Rebound control by Lindenwood. Front court. Nice play as they cut Gilman off. He wanted to gun that 3 on the rhythm shot, but couldn't get it to go. Out between the circles is Snyder. Left wing, here's Gilman again, no good this time. The Cats fight for it. Chapman comes down with it, his second board of the game. Jared Walker spins his way in the front court. Reverse layup, no. Chapman back up, no. Rebound back up, Rose, no. Rebound Rose again. Out to Walker. The Cats battling on the boards. Walker out to Ellis. Ellis over to Rose. Rose the 3, deep left corner, got it.
Big shot from downtown Stewart County, Mr. Day.
No doubt about it. He's one of your favorites. 20-7, your score, 13-point game. Bethel just kept working and working and working until they finally got the shot. Left free throw line extended. Gilman nowhere to go. Works out here to Snyder. Snyder against Sankare. Snyder quicker. Sankare not much slower, but bigger. Working with it. Here's Rebellion. Rebellion throws it into the hallway. Bad pass. I think he attempted that to Brandon, I think. Brandon's out of the game, and in for him will be Johnson. And it's a 20-7 game. 12-23 first half. Sankare gets it in from Rose. Sankare across the timeline.
A couple new faces on the court there, Mr. Dave. Charles Cobb's in and
Myron McKinney.
McKinney's in.
Yeah, McKinney. Really a nice player coming off the bench for Bethel. Sankare from Charles Cobb, in out, tough break. Rebound control by the Lynx. They want to push it in the front court. They do just that. We work just off the center court stripe near the Bethel bench. Gilman trailing a 3, no. Rebound Sankare. Mind you folks that's watching the game, we have a radio audience. That's why we're over describing maybe in your mind. Cobb open 3, no. Rebound control by Rebellion. Well, that wasn't Rebellion. That was actually his teammate. There's a 3, it's there. And that is Rebellion knocking in the 3. The rebound had been earlier by McNeely, who's in the game. Addison McNeely. 20-10 your score, 10-point game. Rose thought about the 3, almost walked. Dumps it down low to Chapman, overpassing. threw it away. But Cobb comes up with it. 15 on the shot clock. McKinney, deep right three. There, Myron McKinney.
The Cats shooting 3-ball well early.
McKinney is a little bit like Ryan Roberts on the women's team. We had 34 here last night. Not a shy bone in his body about throwing that thing up there. Ellis is being taped his right arm. I think maybe just suffered a little bit of a cut or something there. Hopefully he's all right. Rebellion, a three. Got another one. Rebellion, 11 of 44. Now make it 13 of 46. 23-13. The Cats pull away. They answer with a big bucket. Sankaré backing out of there. 10-point game. We approach the halfway point of this first half. Sankaré down low to Chapman. Chapman up underneath, puts up reverse layup. No. Rebound tipped out of there in control. Coming out there with it that time was Johnson. Front court, Snyder. They want the motion play. Snyder between the circles. Dumps it off here to the right. Here's another three, this time in and out. That time no good by McNeely. 23-13, Cobb after the Bethel rebound in the front court. Swings it out to Rose. Rose a three, back rim no. Rebound Sankaré back up. Sankaré, yes.
Human microwave with a mop-up job, Mr. Day.
May have pushed off, but Bethel will take it. 25-13, 12-point game. Bethel's led by as many as 13 at 17-4. Bang, with the 10-minute mark, we're halfway home in this first half. 25-13, Cat. Cobb knocks it away, steals it. Charles the other way. Charles will run underneath, put it up, got it. Charles Cobb. 27-13. The Cats now with a 14-point lead, their biggest of the night.
Down the stretch here by Big Daddy C.
Yeah, I missed that. I've got to start remembering Steve Beverly's call. Rebellion, free throw line jumper, good. The kids come off the bench and has 8. 27-15, keeping them in it right now. Sankaré across the timeline. Being dogged there by Rebellion. Crossover dribble, lost it, gets it back, keeps the dribble alive. Rebellion right in his face, pulling up his shorts there to stay right with him. McKinney right wing got a charge. Yep. It's going to be on Sankaré, a little out of control as he dumped it out there to McKinney. Proper call. Edmondson in the game, and back in too will be Clements. One to the 12-minute mark at 9:19. It's a media timeout. 27-15, the Cats by 12. It will be the Lynx ball when we come back after this 30 from the Bethel Basketball Network.
Welcome back to Chris Arena here at the under 12 media timeout. The Wildcats with a 27-15 lead over the Lindenwood Belleville Lynx in game 2 of the Bethel Christmas Classic. Wildcats shooting 10 of 23 from the floor, 43%, 4 of 9 from three-point land for 44%, 3 of 4 from charity stripe for 75%. The Lynx shooting 6 of 15 from the floor, 40%, 3 of 10 from three-point land for 30%, and have yet to make a trip to the free throw line.
Good job, Zach. Braden Nanny with those stats. Zach O'Kelly delivering those to you. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow afternoon at 3:30. That'll be the countdown to tip-off, and at 4 o'clock will be the tip as the Cats will take on Philander Smith, who lost to Blue Mountain earlier tonight in game 1 of this 2019 Classic, 81-77. Across the timeline, working with it now will be Snyder. Snyder works left wing, nothing over there. Worked out to Rebellion. Here's the pass inside to Johnson. Johnson nowhere to go. The Cats in that zone back there and just packing it in inside the free throw line, to be honest with you. Working with it now will be Reeder. Reeder from Memphis. Threw it away, but it goes off one of the Bethel hands. And with 5 seconds on the shot clock, 8:54 game clock, it is a 27-15 game.
Tell you, that Blue Mountain Philander Smith game was a Philo Beto game. It was a bare knuckler.
Until the very last 2 or 3 minutes, it was a 5-point margin that either team was able to enjoy in the game. It went right down to the wire. 4-point game it wound up being. 27-15. Inbounding it to Johnson. Johnson puts it on the floor, now puts it up and missed it badly. That drew nothing but air, and the rebound's controlled by Charles Cobb. Cobb front court, out to Sankaré. Sankaré will back it back out of there. 8:40 left in the first half, 27-15 Bethel. Post pass actually out on the wing to Cobb, and what a nice look by Caden Edmondson. You can't block that, Zach. He has 6.
Look like the sky hook there.
29-15. Yeah, and he got it off so quickly, no way they could guard it. 14-point game with 8:20 left. Reeder with it between the circles. Reeder will drive in, lost the handle, gets it back, lost it again. Tipped out there to his teammate, and right place, right time is Rebellion. I think Bethel might want to try to guard him. He is the 11.
He's being a little rebellious out there on the three-point line right now.
Oh, my goodness. You had that coming, didn't you? You were waiting on that, wasn't you?
Yes, sir.
That's nice. Ball knocked away, and great play there by Snyder, who knocked away, tried to save it, could not. Walker in the game. Fode Sankare will come out. 29-18 with 7:57 left. And inbound it will be Cobb. Gets it in out here to Walker. Back to Charles. Cobb down low to Emerson. Lost it, gets it back. Right baseline jumper. No, missed it. Off the front rim. Hustles and gets his own rebound. That's just desire right there, folks. Here's Walker between the circles. Walker will drive in, lobs it underneath. Unable to go get it will be Clements. Bad pass. Clements puts it back up after coming up with it. No good. Rebound control by the Lynx. Front court, Snyder. Snyder and Walker. Boy, that's a great matchup right there. Down low, good pass to Johnson. Fakes, puts it up, got it. Nice pass.
Beautiful entry pass there.
29-20, back to a 9-point game. Here is Cobb moving in out to Clements. Clements with a tough catch. McKinney to Emerson. Emerson's three, got it.
Big shot there by Edmondson from downtown.
That's just the second three he's made on the year. He's 2 of 6. Doesn't take a lot of them, but boy, he's got nice form. It's 32-20.
He's got range out there too.
Sure does. Working with it now will be the Lynx. Here's a shot up, no good. Rebound control by the Cats. Walker front court. Walker and Reeder bounce off each other, and either one could have been called for a foul that time, and the ball will belong to Bethel after being knocked out of bounds by the Lynx. Cobb out of the game, and for him will be Cameron Ricks. Coach Britt and Coach Johnson and Coach Stanley, they've got some depth this year, and we talked about that the other night.
That's a lot of depth that they had, the luxury that they hadn't had in a few previous years.
Maybe as deep as I've seen the team here in my 9 years here. Emerson knocks it down, gets it out to McKinney. McKinney walks, proper call. Good to see Chase and Braxton Napier here, the twins. They're behind us here. We mentioned them a moment ago, but they look great. They could still play, couldn't they?
I bet they still run them down the floor a couple times. 2
of our favorites of all time, 32-20. 6:25 left here. Across the timeline, working with it will be Snyder. Snyder to Rebellion. Rebellion to Snyder. Snyder guns the three, left wing, front rim, no. Emerson with another rebound. The Cats out rebounding the Lynx, 16-10 right now. Clements, left baseline jumper, hits the side of the backboard. Coming out of there with it will be Johnson. Johnson goes against Emerson. Great dish off to Reeder. Missed the layup. Oh, my goodness. Had it right on the rim, and it wouldn't go down. And now the steal, coming up with it, Reeder, and lays it up and in.
A tough break here for Clements. Had to rebound, and Reeder just took it away from him.
Yep, 32-22, back to a 10-point game. Bethel has never trailed in the game. They've led by as many as 14. Walker, three, yes. Jared Walker, he's got it smoking, folks. 8 in the game. Leads the Cats in assists and steals, and now beginning to score more and more. Mom and Dad like that across the way. 35-22. Ball knocked it bounce. McKinney got a hand on it. And it's going to be another media timeout. Media timeout, 35-22, 5:31 left in the half. The Cats by 13. When we come back here on 100.9.
Wait a minute, I got my car fixed, so I can't say that anymore. Welcome back to Chris Arena. 5:31 left to go in the opening half of play. Bethel with a 35-22 lead here at the under 6 media timeout over the Lindenwood Belleville Lynx. Bethel shooting 13 of 29 from the floor, 45%, 6 of 11 from three-point land for 55%, and 3 of 4 from charity stripe for 75%. The Lynx shooting 9 of 22 from the floor, 41%, 4 of 13 from three-point land for 31%. And have yet to shoot a free throw. The Wildcats hanging on to a close rebounding advantage, 16-12.
Our game tonight being brought to you in part by Carroll Bank and Trust, Smith & Smith Optometry, First Bank, Guy Grisham Insurance, and First Bank Insurance, making it possible for Bethel basketball to be heard tonight on 100.9 and on Wildcat Vision. A lot of other sponsors, but those are our platinum sponsors for this season. 35-22, Scott Courtney will hand the ball to Reeder, and that's actually Gilman. He'll get it into Reeder. Reeder gives it to Johnson, high post pass, nothing there. They go back door. There's Maul up underneath. No, foul. He'll shoot two. Walker can't believe it. And Robert Frazier with the call. That's going to be the first on Jared. And to the line is J.C. Maul, M-O-L-L. 8 of 10 there this year. 80% in the air. Good.
I didn't think there was that much contact on that call there.
I couldn't tell. I was screened actually by the official himself. It is a 35-23 game. Maul again eyes the mark in the air. This one not clean, but it rolls in. Doesn't matter, does it, folks? 35-24. The Cats lead now by 11. Down underneath. They have no one to match up with Evanson. Now they get double teamed over there to help him. He dishes out here to Ricks. No good on the long three. In the front court, Reeder almost slipped. They give it over here to the shooter there. And that is that J.C. Maul. Is that
was Maul for three.
Maul, yep. Now it's 35-27. Bethel takes the lead, then they come right back. Walker with it between the circles. Walker underneath to Emerson. Layup there, great assist.
Look, that gives him 11 points already, Mr. Dave.
Never know, do you? 47 away. 37-27. 4:39 left here. Working with it now will be Gilman. Works out to Reeder. They have the double high post with Johnson and McNeely. Cats in a matchup zone. Here's working with it. On the right wing, there's Johnson with it. Johnson to Reeder. Reeder drives left baseline, nowhere to go. Finds the shooter here in the deep right corner. No on the three-point attempt. Rick's got him. And to the line will be Gilman. Well, the good news for the Lynx, he's there. The bad news, he's just a 57% free throw shooter. People come in here, though, and don't miss. It's 37-27.
That's one thing I've always wanted to be a good three-point shooter and can't shoot free throws.
Yep, it happens sometimes. Free throw up, missed it. And he'll try again. Brandon Gilman from Oakville, Missouri. 37-27, 57% from the line this season. Up this time, good. If Truth holds to form, he should hit this and get 2 out of 3. But we'll wait and see. In the air again, good again. 37-29. Sometimes stats don't lie, do they?
Sometimes they don't.
8-point game with 4:12 left in the first half. High screen by Chapman to Walker, rubs off of it. Walker down low to, now right back Emerson to Walker. Thought he might have been fouled, no call. The Bethel crowd wanted the foul and didn't get it. Front court, they lob it underneath to Johnson. Nowhere to go. He looks for help. Here and now reverse layup. My, what a play. He faked the pass in midair and then just curled up underneath. And folks, it's a 6-point game, 37-31.
Nifty footwork here on the baseline. I thought he went out of bounds, but he didn't.
He did not. Yeah, you're right. Ellis with it. Ellis, high screen from Emerson. Knocks it down along to Javante Ellis. 39-31. Both teams going at it just like that first game, which wound up being a 4-point Blue Mountain win. Pass to Gilman. Little nice pass by Johnson. And Gilman lays it up and in. This Lynx team got blown out by Bethel at their place a few weeks ago, but they're not showing any inclination to roll over and play dead, are they, Zach?
Well, in the first half, if you remember, was pretty close.
Emerson down low. Ball knocked away. Goes off the head that time of Gilman. And coming up with it across the timeline, here's Maul. Maul down low to Johnson. Johnson in the corner. They do the extra pass to Reeder. The three there. Nice pass by Gilman. And Reeder knocks it in. And folks, just like that, the 14-point lead is down to 3. 39-36. Boy, when you hit shots, things happen, don't they, Zach?
Well, when you hit shots, you look really good.
2:44 left here. Front court working with it. Walker, right wing. Walker underneath to Emerson. Emerson turns, fires. No. Fouled. He'll shoot 2. What do you do when you get in a little trouble? You go to a guy approaching 1,000 points. Emerson to the line. 63%. 0 of 1 there tonight. Sitting on 11 right now. And he'll shoot 2 here from Clay, Kentucky. He hails. That foul on Johnson, by the way, is first. Up, no good. He'll try again. The Cats lead by 3. Rebounds thus far, 16-14 Bethel. Bethel shooting 45%. Now Belleville 50. Lane violation on Bethel. I think they get Ricks, I think.
Well, the good thing about that don't go as a shot attempt there on the free throw.
It does not. You're exactly right. Emerson out of the game, and Jacob Rose in for him. Kane looks a little tired right now, to be honest with you, folks. He's a little winded, trying to get his breath. 39-36. And that's a charge. Yep, Reeder out of control of the paint. Coaching staff doesn't like it, but I think it was a good call. Got the dribble penetration in the paint, Zach, but he was out of control. His second.
He was out of control there. I didn't think there was a lot of contact there, but good job by Chapman to take the charge.
39-36, 3-point game, 2:30 left here.
Uh-oh. Safe.
I thought it was mine. I don't have a lid on mine. I was getting to draw my breath there. You know, I'm good for a spill about a game, but thus far this year, I'm 0 for 0.
Thank you, Braden. I'll be here all weekend.
Working with it now will be Rose. High post pass to Chapman. Chapman to Ellis coming off the curl. Long jumper, no. And the rebound's controlled by the Lynx. They go front court and they throw it away. Johnson came up lane, but Maul is the guy they intended it for, and they went out of bounds. In the ballgame, Snyder out will be Reeder. 39-36. And the Cats lead at 3 with the basketball. Walker with play instructions from the Bethel bench. We're just off the center court stripe near the Bethel bench. Walker yo-yos it between the circles. Works left wing. There's Ellis with it. Ellis out to Rose. In the corner to Walker. He's hit 2 threes thus far. Down low to Ellis. Ellis backs in. Wills deals. Ball knocked away. Ellis goes back and gets it. Gets it to Ricks somehow. I'm not sure how. Rose has it back to Ricks, and we have 3 seconds, I think. No, wait.
Shot clock. Reset the shot clock.
Reset the shot clock. And Jake Joyner on top of that. Walker saying they fouled me, Coach. Jake. 39-36. One's from Milan, one's from Humboldt. Actually, Walker's from Jackson, but he played in Humboldt. That Humboldt program has been outstanding. Ellis from Rose. Ellis up. No, maybe foul. My goodness. Coming this way will be Maul. Leaves it out there for the shooter. The 3 is there. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a tie game as a result of Snyder's 3, Zach.
Minute 26. Walker trying to answer back.
And it's all Lindenwood right now. Walker missed the 3. Here's the pass in the corner. Nowhere to go. They swing it out. And boy, that time they missed Snyder. He was open. And now they throw it away. Now bodies on the floor everywhere. Bodies, man, oh man, it's ragged. Bodies everywhere going back and forth. We've got players all tangled up in midcourt, Zach. Tied at 39. Bethel had a 14-point lead at one time. 29-15. And now it's 39 all. It's going to be Bethel's ball with 1:08 in the half. Getting interesting, isn't it?
Well, and the Wildcats only have 26 seconds here, as we did have possession before that.
Yeah, good point. I'd missed that. Rich with it, right of the key. Out to Rose, top of the key. Left wing, Walker. Walker looks inside to Chapman, not there. Ellis has it, the free throw line. Right free throw line extended, moves in, puts it up, no. Battle for rebound, Rose back up, no foul. Jacob to the line. Boy, he's working hard. He and Chapman on those boards. And Rose is going to shoot free throws. 3 of 6 there this year. I correct that. He's 2 of 3 this year. And the foul on McNeely. Jacob. Eyes the mark, pulls the trigger. You can tell he looked uneasy. No good. Try again.
Yeah, wanted to roll in there, just rolled off the side.
Yep. 39-39. We're tied with 51 seconds left in the half. Rose again. This time it rolls in. And it's a 40-39 Bethel lead. 45 seconds left in the half. And that's walking. Going to be called on Snyder. He can't believe it. 1-point game, 42.8.
The white bottom sole of his shoe toed on him there.
Yep. Ricks gets it into Walker. Walker yo-yos it across the timeline with 40 seconds left in the half. Left wing, Ricks to Rose, to Ellis. Ellis drives in and puts it up, no. Rebound, they fight for it, knocked it out of bounds. Touched last by Lindenwood Belleville. 1 point game with 30.1. Well, a team that Bethel beat by 22 at their place. They don't look like the same team. Coach Britt said they were a different team. Here's Ellis, going to be a charge. Lowered the shoulder and drawn by McNeely. Some acting there by McNeely, but I got him for lowering the shoulder.
It looked like he may have slipped down there, I thought.
1 point game, 28.5. And back of the game will be Rebellion. Remember how big Rebellion was coming off the bench where they were in trouble, and he scored quickly 10 points, and that got him back in the game.
Did you hear Mr. Reeder's comment to Coach Britt on that? He said, Coach, it didn't help the fact that he lowered his shoulder either.
Yeah. Okay, here's Rebellion with it.
Good, I guess good call by the officials.
Rebellion to Snyder. Lindenwood Belleville a chance to take their first lead of the game. And shot clock off, and we've got a foul. It's going to be called, I think, on Javante Ellis. Or did they get Rick? No, it's Ellis.
And it'll be 1-1 here.
It was screened by Coach Britt there that time. Javante will pick it up. McKinney's going to come in the game. Javante goes out. 18 seconds left in the half. And to the line will be Gilman. Gilman, tonight, 2 of 3. And we noted earlier, a 57% free throw shooter. 40-39. Bethel down by, or up by a point. Gilman can tie first. It's in the air. Got it. Well, he's come off the bench. Rebellion's come off the bench. They have combined for 18 points. We're tied at 40 with 18 seconds left in the half. Free throw up, good. And that's the first lead of the game for Lindenwood Belleville. They lead it 41-40. 50, make it 15 seconds. Down to 12 now. Down to 10. Down to 9. Down to 8. 41-40. Down low, wide open Rose. What a pass by Jared Walker. And the Cats retake the lead at 42-41, and that's going to end your half.